Daytime with Aston Avery. Stephen Smith joins me, and joining us right now is supermodel that's now turned artist and taken the art world by storm with a unique visionary style. And she's joining us on Valentine's Day. That is Lilli. So hello, Lilli.
Hi, you're right.
Yeah, lovely to see you.
Welcome.
Lovely to see you, Stephen.
Welcome, Lilli. So what does Valentine's Day have in store for you here?
Well, it's oh so romantic. I'm playing golf later.
Wow.
And then we're training at the gym, so not very romantic, but
Yeah, I think in the evening. I'm sure Tim's going to surprise you.
well, judging by the card he got me, I very much doubt it. But he's not known for his romance, let's put it that way, but he's a good man.
Golfing skills.
Huh?
His golfing skills, are they good?
Not as good as mine, which is definitely he's not happy about that.
Oh, well, listen, tell us how you became an artist.
Well, I've always been very creative. Always been my mum and dad are both very creative people, and from a very young age, I was encouraged to explore creativity in which way it, felt great. And so from very young, I've always drawn, always looked at nature and the physical body, and just seen beauty in all of that. And so just through my life, it's just created into something more. So fantastic.
That's amazing.
It's a lot, really, has to be said there. Obviously, you was supermodel there, and I have to say, really, as well, to begin with. But was modelling exciting as it seems there?
It was the travel was exciting, I will say that, because I got to go to lots of great places at a very young age.
Yeah.
But the actual industry itself is quite brutal. It's quite toxic for a young woman, to be honest.
You went in quite early, didn't you?
I was 14, yes.
I know. I remember reading that you flew on your own to Madrid.
I did at 15 years old, yes.
Wow.
Were you excited?
Yeah.
Nervous? What was that
Well,
like?
I was so young and naive that I wasn't nervous. What did make me nervous when I got there was no one there to meet me because my flight was delayed. So I was stuck in the middle of Madrid, 15 years old, with no chaperone. So I had to find a hotel for the evening.
I'm sure there's a law against that.
Well, there probably is now, but back to like 30 years ago.
Yeah. Your mum must have had a heart attack.
My mum was not a happy bunny, definitely not happy at all.
Oh my God. Did it get better after that?
I mean, I had fun, there was some I would never change it. I would never take it away. But there was also quite a lot of negative experiences. But like I say, the travel was amazing. Such a privilege at such a young age to go to all these different countries.
Well, did you get to travel first class or business?
No.
No?
No. Well, sometimes, but not very often.
Well, listen, you just said Tim isn't very romantic, who's your fiance, and you're getting congratulations and getting married.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's romantic. And what's the most romantic thing someone's ever done for you?
I would say Tim, on my very first birthday with him, I mentioned that I loved Volkswagen campers, like in a fleeting conversation. And for my birthday, he hired a vintage Volkswagen camper, and we toured the Lake District, which I thought was really lovely.
Oh, that's beautiful. Do you know what? I have never been to the Lake District. Isn't that awful?
It's stunning. It's absolutely what's on our doorstep is amazing.
Whoa. I think I would like it.
Yeah, you'd love it, Stephen. You would.
I must make an effort to go. I'd like to cycle around it. That sounds like fun.
That's very hilly. You'd need to get your legs working or get an electric bike.
Oh, don't say that on The Apprentice, because that was one of the tasks quite recently. Well, they had to advertise for an electric bike, of course. It was one of the tasks they had to do on it this year. That was.
Yeah,
was it? Oh.
So that being said here, Lilli, as well, you've got some shows coming up. Can you share them with our listeners?
Yes. I've got two very exciting shows. One on the 20th of April, the preview evening at the Bickerton Grace Gallery in London, and one in the mid-May at the Flux. So I'm at the Flex exhibition.
So I've been to that. It's in Greenwich, and you know, it was really interesting. Aston, talking about electric bikes, the Bickerton Grace gallery is set in an electric bike store. You should come.
Oh, that's fantastic! So much fun.
Because it's going to be brilliant. But it's this amazing electric bike shop, and in between there's art, and it's like really cool, isn't it? You'll just love it. So try and come, Aston. Bring mum.
Oh, it's brilliant. You'd love it.
Absolutely love it. How would someone break into the art world, do you think? Giving some young people advice.
For the young artists out there, I will say, just keep trying and keep creating. It is a tough nut to crack, 100%, because there's a lot of no's. But as I like to look at, there's a no is always a delayed yes. So you have to realise that it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of, you will get some knocks, that's life, but also I definitely advise doing something alongside your art for an income as well, because you're not going to suddenly become Picasso with the first sale of your painting. So you do need to have an income. Yeah.
So Aston, Lily's a fantastic hairdresser, and she's got the who's who of Cheshire going to. Do you do any of the Real Housewives?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to, yes.
Oh, yes, the TV programme Real Housewives of Cheshire. I think it was on ITV or something, wasn't it, at the time there?
Yeah.
But that being, we're speaking about a lot of things Valentine's related here, obviously movies as well. Do you have your favourite romantic movie here, Lily?
I am going to be very old-fashioned and say I'm a massive Meg Ryan fan. So for me, growing up, it was like Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, When Harry Met Sally. I mean, that for me, still I can watch those because I love her, and I just loved her and Tom Hanks as well together.
Isn't it awful? They're making remakes of films that I could. I looked down the other day, and they're making a remake of Death Becomes Her.
Really, I love that film.
And Meryl Streep, and this time is Lady Gaga, Anne Hathaway, and Goldie Hawn's daughter, whose name I've completely forgotten.
Oh, right, yeah. But Goldie Hawn, you're on about her daughter. She's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kate Hudson. You're on
Kate
about.
Hudson, yeah.
Make a remake of it as perfect as it is.
I thought the original. You can't beat Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep. They were fantastic.
Oh, in that they were, especially when it's a comedy as well, and that's
exactly.
Now, have you ever painted one of your partners? I mean, not the body.
Yes.
For you for a picture.
I have painted a partner, yes, and I painted one of my bestest friends because she's a model as well. So there was one evening that she derobed for me, and not quite Titanic because she's my best mate, but she had a cracking body. So yeah.
No, people get paid good money for that, for the art schools, Aston, you know. Go in, take your clothes off and sit there for an hour or 2 hours. You get quite good money for it.
Yeah, as long as the room's nice and warm.
That's the one thing they've got to worry about is their body temperature, especially if they have to be there in the winter, of course, there. But Lily, how can our listeners find out more about you and your work?
Well, probably go onto the Bickerton Grace Gallery. I'm on their website. I'm on Instagram at Lisa_Lily_Izquierdo, which I will spell. It's IZQUIERDO, which is Spanish. And that's my up-to-date gallery on Instagram.
Put that on YouTube page for anyone that can't spell that, so they can highlight the links. So it'll be on YouTube and our usual page. And just a quickie, you're in Vows magazine this week. If you want to read more about you, your whole story is on there. So it's Vows, VOUZ, and it's Lily, all her art you can see there. Lily, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely Valentine's Day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.